Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cassie from Passive Passion Online Income, and today's video is going to be a special one because it's going to be my income report for the month of December. All right, and I will be taking you through the income reports of my 6 different publishing accounts. Yes, that's right. I've got 6 different publishing accounts altogether, and I've also sold few of them last year through a website or a company which is called Empire Flippers. And I'll tell you the reason why I did that. And I'll also tell you guys the reason why I have several publishing accounts or several publishing companies and why you guys need to be doing the same. All right. But before I get into the nitty-gritty details, I show you the income reports and the dashboards and so on. I wanted to make something very clear, that is, in the current scenario, okay, I mean, you guys may be coming across lots of different videos of different publishers speaking about different ideas, different tips, different strategies to publish books and make lots of money. However, you need to understand one thing, that is, I mean, it's been a while since I've actually put out a video about my income reports. And that's mainly because I was occupied and immersed with so many different activities, because I just do not run my own publishing business. I have an academy where I train and teach pupils. I also run done for you publishing business for my high net worth clients, which are mostly accredited investors from around the world. So I was immersed and occupied with so many different things. However, I felt that December being the month which happens to be the holy grail for most of the publishers, because the sales are always phenomenal. I mean, sales are fantastic. So I just felt that okay, this is a time to make a video and show you guys the amazing results that one can come up with if one is consistent, one puts out lots of good quality books. You can make lots of money. All right, now it isn't something which is very surprising for me, because I do come across these kind of results every year, but I felt it is better to capture all of this in one single video where I can show you all my different accounts. Now, I would not be signing into each and every one of them. All right, however, I will be showing the dashboards on the screen, because signing in then logging off is going to be a very tedious process for me. And opening up each and every sheet, the income statement from ACX is also going to be a time consuming process. So I've actually made notes of my income. I've extracted the data or information from my income reports, especially from ACX, but I will be showing you the KDP dashboards. All right. The other main reason of this video is also to motivate and tell you guys that there still is a humongous potential in this industry, in the publishing industry. If you guys are still contemplating on getting started, or if you guys are still on the fence, thinking of different ways to get started with your e-commerce or online business, get started with publishing business, and the main reason being the low barrier of entry. All right, you don't need to have huge amounts of capital to get started with this business. You can even get started with $5,000 to $10,000. All right, that's the beauty of this business. All right, you need more details, you need more information, I've provided that in the description section. All right, so before I get started, I'm gonna see you guys right out of the short-lived intro. So welcome back. So like I was saying, today's video is going to be about my income reports for the month of December 2021. All right. And before I reveal the income reports to you, I also wanted to emphasize on one important point, that is, I'm not a person who just teaches you the process and ways of publishing and making good money from your publishing business, but I'm also a person who likes to walk the talk. All right. I myself immersed in this business, and it's it's been a lot of years, all right, since I've been running this business. So it's not that I'm here to just teach you guys, but I'm also here to show you that I'm a living proof, a living example of running successful publishing companies. It's not just one publishing company, but several publishing companies, and I help my clients, I help my students do the same. All right, so let's get started. Here is the first publishing account. Okay, so in this publishing account, as you can see, I've actually made $8,325. All right, the ACX revenue or royalty that I've earned from this particular publishing company or account has come to $1,500 US. All right, now if we deduct the AMS ads from this, the AMS ad expenses were $1,925. So that gave me a profit of $7,900 US altogether. Okay, so this is from the first KDP account. Now let's move on to the second publishing account. So from the second publishing account, this is one of my oldest publishing accounts. All right, and I didn't sell this publishing account. I'll be talking about the ones that I've sold. We'll come to that point later. But this is one of my oldest accounts, which does have lots of books in here. It already has more than 400 plus books, all right, in this account alone. So from this account, from the KDP revenue, I've made $22,820 US. Okay, as you can see on the screen. And the ACX income that I have earned from this particular publishing account is $4,400 US. All right, I don't have the ACX income report here to show you because, like I said, to extract each and everything, it's just going to be a tedious task altogether. So it's better that I extract the information and show you guys my earnings. Okay, so you have the KDP right in front of your eyes, and okay, so that is from the ACX. Okay, so that's $4,400 from the second account. The AMS ad expenses has come to $3,125 US. All right, and that gave me a net profit of $24,095 US. Okay, so that's from the second account. Now let's move to the third account. From the third account, I have made $6,402, as you can see in the screen. Okay, that's from the third publishing account. From audiobooks, I have made $825, right? And if I subtract the AMS ad expenses, which came to $1,100 US, that has given me a net profit of $6,127 US, right? So that is for my third publishing account. Now let's move on to the fourth publishing account. And from the fourth publishing account, I have made a revenue of $4,325 from KDP alone. My audiobook income royalty altogether has been $1,800 US. All right, and if I had to subtract my AMS ad expenses, my AMS ad expenses came to $925 US. That has given me a net profit of $5,200 US. All right, guys, so that is my fourth publishing account. Now let's move to the fifth publishing account. In the fifth publishing account, I have made a revenue of $2,572 from KDP alone. All right, and my audiobook income royalties has been $762 US. Right, if I was to deduct the AMS ad expenses, which was $759 US, that would bring me a net profit of $2,575 US. Okay, so that was my fifth KDP account. Now moving on to the last one, the sixth KDP account. From the sixth KDP account, I have made $2,329 US, as you can see from the screen. My audiobook income royalties has been $545 US. If I was to subtract my AMS ad expenses was $429 US. So this gave me a net profit of $2,445 US. So now if we were to compute all the net profits of all these six publishing accounts, that has given me a total of $48,342 US altogether. So that is what I earned for the whole month of December. So now comes the question, is publishing a viable business? Is it something which can still be done in today's challenging times? Because there have been a lot of publishers who've lost their publishing accounts. Amazon has terminated their accounts. Amazon has shut down lots of accounts, and not just KDP accounts, even ACX accounts are being shut down. In some cases it has been for genuine reason, in some other cases it has been for silly reasons, or without any reason or without any proper explanation. So what can be done? What is the solution to this? What is the alternative? Now, the way I've built my publishing business over these years, guys, I've understood one thing. When I was watching the other successful publishing entrepreneurs making lots of money, I was also learning from their mistakes. Now, when I say mistakes, what do I mean by that? I do remember that there was a time when, I can't remember the name of the person, but he was a guy from Italy. And this guy was someone who was really crushing things on ACX in particular. Every month, he was making a minimum of 25,000 US dollars. Minimum. Yeah, that was the least. I also remember there was a month, his highest was a month where he had made somewhere about, I think, 60 or 70 grand. I really can't remember well, but I think that was his highest. So what had happened after a few months, I think it was almost after a year or so, ACX terminated his account without any valid reason. Yes, probably when he had emailed them and asked them for, when he was seeking for a valid explanation, the explanation he got was that they have detected him doing something shady or something that is unacceptable by making use of promo codes, or probably misusing the promo codes. And this was a practice which was being done by lots of self-publishers at that point of the time, where they were requesting for promo codes. ACX normally used to send 50 promo codes, 25 promo codes for the US and 25 promo codes for the UK. They still do that. However, at times it does change. Sometimes you would only get 25 promo codes, maybe out of that. All the 25 promo codes could be for UK or could be for the US market as well. So it varies. But the important thing is, just give me a sec, guys. But the important thing is, you have to be very careful. Now, with the team of virtual assistants that I've got at disposal, I've given my instructions to them very clearly that do not go and redeem more than one promo code in a single day. And if one promo code is redeemed in one particular day, make sure that there is a gap of 2 to 3 days in between. You don't have to be greedy and go and utilize all the promo codes at once. If you're in this business, guys, think of the long term. Look at the bigger picture. Look at ways on how you can build and grow a successful publishing company, which also gives you that exit strategy, or which gives you that exit route. And that can only happen when you are making good cash flow from your publishing company, which would bring in the demand from buyers who can come and buy the publishing company from you. And that's where something like Empire Flippers comes into play. Yes, I've already sold 4 of my publishing companies through Empire Flippers. Alright, I haven't spoken about that all these years, but thanks to my friend Keisha Armstrong, who also happens to be the founder, CEO, and owner of the Writing Summit. She was the one who had actually first shared this idea with me, saying that this is something which she was doing many years ago by building publishing companies, selling them, building publishing companies, selling them off. So I was like, why do you need to sell your publishing company if you're already doing well? She was like, well, when you sell it off, you actually can sell it off for 44x times of the total value, of your overall business. So that's how you're able to make more money. So that was the time it triggered me, and I was like, okay, what if I could develop several different publishing companies and start selling them on a platform like Empire Flippers. And that's how my journey started. I've made good money by selling my publishing companies, but at the same time I've also understood how valuable this business is, because I've actually made millions and millions of dollars from the publishing business alone. And not just me, even my clients, my high net worth client, majority of them who are accredited investors. These are guys who have invested a minimum of 250K and above USD, in this sort of a business. So we've also helped them sell their publishing companies and make more money, which they have used to invest in crypto, in stock markets, real estate, and also made sure to continue replicating the same process by producing more high quality books from their new publishing companies. So guys, the important thing is, publishing is still a wonderful business that you can run and grow and also sell for amazing for amazing money. All right, but the important thing is on how wisely or smartly you come up with your business plan. If you're thinking of putting all your eggs in one basket, then that would be the biggest mistake you're doing. All right, you can tell me that, all right, you have seen Mr. A or Mr. B, who has been making, let's say, 20 grand or 30 grand or even 60 grand from one publishing account. That's fine. Let me tell you one thing very clearly. Probably that person has been lucky. Majority number of self-publishers who have been making good money in the past years, all right, majority of them have sold their publishing companies, all right, and very few have actually replicated the process and still are publishing today. And the reason why many of these guys have sold off their publishing company is because, one, obviously they wanted to cash out at a better value, at a better margin. Second, they have understood that continuing publishing more books from that particular account, which is already bringing in a good chunk of money, can put them in jeopardy. I'm not saying that it is necessary for you to, let's say, commit a mistake or commit an error. Even if you do not commit a mistake, there could arise some sort of a situation or occasion where KDP would just send you one email, and tell you that, okay, we found that you're doing this or that, in a wrong manner, and for that reason, we've decided to terminate your account. It could happen to anyone. It has happened to me in the past. However, I was lucky enough to be persistent, and at the same time make sure that I was chasing the right person at the right time. What I mean by that is I had some good contacts of their managers. I had some good contacts of the secretaries of some top honchos who were working in that company, because I did make it a point that when I visited the US, I paid a visit to the Amazon company and I got well versed with their operations and systems related to the Kindle publishing business, because this was a business where I had decided that I will be investing lots of money. Now, I've been an entrepreneur for decades now, guys. I have built so many companies, I've sold so many businesses, but I have understood that there is nothing better than publishing business till date. Yes, in spite of the challenges that we all have been facing as self-publishers, as self-publishing entrepreneurs, I think as long as you follow the rules and regulations in this business, and also this at the same time, if you make sure that your eggs are not in one basket, okay, they're diversified well, you are going to be safe. All right, now comes the part, when should a person exit or sell off their publishing company? That totally depends on you. All right, if you reach a pedestal, or let's say once you have hit that milestone of bringing in $3,000 per month. When I say $3,000, that's $3,000 net profit after your AMS ad deductions. All right, if you're bringing in $3,000 per month, then that's a perfect time you should be thinking of selling off your companies. All right, now I have actually held some of my companies. I still don't want to sell them because my plan is to still continue growing the value of my company, and I've got a very good plan by which I'm diversifying things. I have 6 publishing companies as of now. I am planning to sell off 2 publishing companies again, all right, out of this, and then probably I'm just gonna stick with 4 of them. All right, but we'll see how things go. I mean, as long as it keeps bringing me in a good cash flow and it's easy for my staff and employees to continue managing it, it's fine. So for you guys, if you're thinking of an exit route or a strategy, then invest in your publishing business or company. Grow your business to a level where you're making a minimum of $3,000. Okay, if you have reached that level, then you can put out your business to be listed on Empire Flippers platform. All right, and then you can start negotiating with different buyers. That is one. Second, if you don't want to sell it, that's fine, but once you reach that level, don't think of putting in more books. Don't think of publishing in more books in that account. For safety reasons, open up a new company. All right, open up a new company, start focusing on other new niches. All right, and grow your brand in there. All right, again, bring it to a level where it's making $3 grand, then move into the next one. By doing this, what you could do is, and ultimately stick to 4. Okay, stick to 4 publishing companies, and then keep taking turns. All right, take alternate turns. So if you put 2 topics in the first company, after a gap of 3 months, you can move into the next company, publish some books in there, publish books in the third one, then publish books in the fourth one. So that's how you're going to be growing your overall business value and your overall cash flow. All right. So that has to be that would be the most important tip I would give you guys, right? So don't lose hope. Some of you out there who have been, hearing things from other different publishers who have lost their accounts. I've even heard some successful publishers who are making 50-60 grand receiving emails from KDP where KDP had just shut down their accounts without any valid reason. And in spite of them trying to, send emails to every top honcho out there in that organization, they still couldn't get their accounts reinstated. I feel sad for them, but you guys should avoid that mistake, okay, of putting all your eggs in one basket. So start off with at least 2 publishing accounts, okay? One could be under your name, and the second one has to be under a publishing company's name, okay? So think of that, all right? Even if you do reach a point where you're making $1,000, all right, and if that's your only source of income, guys, don't think of, relying on it completely. No, come on, get out of there, open up a new account, open up a new company, and start publishing books out there, right? So that is what. Now the reason, I get asked this question often by people that why is it that I have decided to open several publishing companies? Why is that I couldn't stick to 1 or 2? Because I just could see the humongous potential the publishing business had, and I just felt that instead of me starting to invest in my other offline businesses outside, like I could continue scaling my salon business outside. I could come up with, let's say, 4 or 5 salons more. However, I just felt that the return of investment when it comes to my salon business is going to take a longer time, and for that reason I preferred investing my money in publishing business itself. And by doing so, I ensured that I was not gonna be caught off guard, where if things had to be shut down, I lose all my hard-earned money at one shot. All right, so that's the reason I made the smart move and opened several publishing companies. So whenever I feel that this is a good time to sell off my publishing company, once I've built a good brand, once I see that there's good cash flow coming in, that's the moment I go ahead, contact my broker on Empire Flipper, and I make the sale of the company. And it's been a fantastic experience with them because they scrutinize and filter out each and every buyer. They don't bring in buyers who are going to be wasting their time or our time as a seller. Okay, so it's been an amazing process, and that's what we've done for many of our clients also who have availed our done for you services. And so can you guys do the same as well, in the coming years? But first, focus on your business. Don't think of selling it out. Publish good quality books, grow your business, bring in good cash flow, then think of exiting. All right. So that was it from today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got lots of value. And if you still haven't started a publishing business, and if still are on the fence, get enrolled in Kindle Academy, guys, because not only are you going to get lifetime access to the course, but you're also going to get lifetime access to the high quality, top-notch, efficient, qualified coaches and teachers within the academy who are going to hold your hand and take you to the destination. All right, guys, link is in the description. I will be seeing you guys with more videos in the coming weeks. Till then, you guys take care. Once again, Happy New Year from me, okay, to all of you and to your loved ones. Take care, guys. God bless you all. See you soon.